We are 1 day post-show. We are 6 days out. Yesterday was PCA Holland. It was a hell of a day for the team. Both Jake and Danny won the overalls and won their PCA Pro cards. And quite simply, it's just lit an even bigger fire in me. So it's 5 o'clock in Holland. We travel home today. I'm up, I'm out, I'm doing steps. I'm ready to push into another peak week. Here we are again. It doesn't stop. As I say, there is a fire in me right now. Last night I felt a little bit flat. I've woken up and once again, all I want to do is drive to be better. Drive for something bigger than last year. Whatever that may be, I don't even know what I'm aiming for right now. I just want to feel the accomplishment in me again, and I just want to keep striving to be as good as I can possibly be, both on stage and off stage. I have so many ideas once again of what to do with business. I want to grow in every way, shape or form. Welcome to another peak week. Time for some steps. It's dark, so you're not seeing much of that. Time to go home. Back to peak week number 3. Peak week 3. Got back from Holland earlier on, must have landed around midday. Got home, unpacked, had some food. I've just finished training. Peak week number 3. I've come across a lot of names and I've been told about an awful lot of people who will be doing this weekend. Partly that's exciting to me, partly I'm terrified. It's good physiques, it's good competitors. I'm excited because I want to be compared to these people. And I want the opportunity to see how I stack up against them. But I'm also terrified because I want to do well. It obviously just puts that little bit more pressure in to really be the best I can be. Which is no bad thing. Like, the pressure is good. The nerves are gone. This weekend was just... it was so nice being on stage. It felt natural again. And that's why I needed to do that first warm-up show, just to get it out my system. Feel like I'd brushed off the nerves, which mission accomplished, basically. So yeah, this weekend feels big. This is it again. Episode number 2 of Enter Series name. Let's make it another good one. The biggest thing is that I am enjoying this season. I'm enjoying being in the process, and I'm going to make it count. One way or another. I don't know what I want from this season, and I think it's lingering over me a little bit right now. But I'm going to get something. I don't know what it'll be, but I just know in me I have to achieve something, and I will put my fucking heart and soul into making sure I do. So yeah, peak week 3. Let's go. You join me on a windy Monday. We are 2 days post-show. We are 5 days out from the next show. I'm not very good at this counting lot. Another day back into depletion. Yesterday was depleting. I had pre and post carbs once again. It will be the same today. I guess I haven't really gone into my plans. This weekend is my regional for 2 bros. I need to do a regional to do pro qualifiers. The standard is going to be high. Both feet in, bring my best, do what I can, and it will be great to be compared and just see where I stand against some of these big names. For me, like, you go on Instagram and you see so-and-so doing this and so-and-so doing that, you admire their physiques and you see them do well. A lot of the time I'm probably quite pessimistic in that I just don't see that I could ever compare to these people. But the reality is there's only one way to find out. We will be doing that this weekend. So show this weekend is only like an hour away from me. No real travel involved. I believe the schedule went up earlier and Classic Physique is on at 11 a.m. Should be done around midday, which would be nice. Back to work today, just on my lunchtime steppies. One thing I forgot to touch on was the decision to trim the beard down, go full stache. I put a poll up on my Instagram story thinking that most people would say absolutely not. Majority vote was actually to shave it. I'm really liking it. I'm going to keep it. Tell you what, I'm going to grow the stash for as long as I am competing this season. I'm going to regret saying that. 100% going to regret saying that at some point. Chloe hates it. Sorry, Chloe. I'm going to rock it. It's not a bad look, I don't think. It is Tuesday morning. The daylight seems to have just vanished. She's gone 6 o'clock and it's still basically pitch black outside. Mornings are getting harder. I miss out on my sunsets essentially, which is, I guess I'll survive. We are on to the last day of depletion today. Final pump session for legs, and then tomorrow I believe the carbs will be going back in. Post show I'd gone up to 81.5 kilos. This morning I was back down to 78 something. So weight's coming back off really nice and quick. Obviously it's mostly just going to be water weight anyway. All is back on track for this weekend. I've gone through my phase of being worried about it, and I'm now into the phase of being hella excited for it. Really keen to just get myself back on stage again. I've contemplated what shows to be doing going forwards. I've made decisions around what shows to do. So this weekend I will do my Two Bros regional. I had contemplated going to Germany for a PCA Pro qualifier again the weekend after. 3 back-to-back peaks might top me off a little bit and would impact too much going forwards. So I will take that weekend off. I will take 2 weeks between, and I will focus instead on the Amateur Olympia in Milan on the 4th of October. I have 2 weeks from my regional to freshen up and improve the look as much as possible. Driving home from the office, I'm in human being clothes for once instead of gym wear. Won't last long. Legs feel heavy right now, and I've got to go and train legs now. It's going to be an interesting session, but I am being joined by a client of mine, Dylan. Whilst I'm on a shorter, reduced volume session, I guess, it's good for me to be able to take some time and be able to push him through. Right now, I'm keen to get to the gym because I know that once I get to the gym, the headspace will switch and I'll be in it. Posted the YouTube video and have had so much nice feedback. Really excited for this. It's really nice to get out my comfort zone, do something different, and just, I'm not someone who talks this much, so it's really weird for me to just waffle away to a camera. It's a nice change. I feel like I'm pushing myself to do something that I've been scared of doing for so long, and I think that is what life should be about. Do the things you're scared to do, just own it. We're moving in the right direction. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to pipe down now, get myself to the gym. I'll see you in there. Join me from a rare break in routine. It's Wednesday, it's another carb up day, and I don't have any food in the house. Quick trip to Tesco's to get the essentials for the day, which is really quite a small shop. Someone who's grabbed a trolley, but, well, where was I going to put these? Exfoliating gloves, strong start, item 1, they don't have them. Cracking, yes they do, I lie. Taking all of the manly colours. Next up is actual food. I just need chicken, dark chocolate and berries, because the best bit about my carb loading at the moment is that Jake gives me 100 grams of berries with every single cream of rice meal, and it is absolutely bliss. 2 times chicken, keep us going. This is where my issue begins. Do you know why Tesco insist on moving all of the food around in the frozen areas? Because I now don't know where anything is. I'm just going to have to walk up and down every single aisle until I find it. Nope. Blackberries. We must be close. Cool, the shelf's empty. Solid. Are you blueberries up there as well?
Looks like I'm making do with just blueberries today. I do have some raspberries left. It's not the end of the world. I'm sure I'll survive. Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said this was a short list. Honestly, I swear I spend like every other day in Tesco because I either just forget one thing and then end up being back for it, or maybe I'm just completely and utterly useless. It's probably the latter. 2 dark chocolate, that'll tide me over, and then I will just go and grab some water. Today, I'll have to refer to my plan here. I have my entire show day plan all in a note, which you probably can't see very well. So today, Wednesday, 9 litres of water. I've been having zero issue with consuming water. If anything, I said to Jake on Monday that I was going to end up being over, so we just had to adjust all my water for the week to go up. That's one of them. And that's that. That's all I need. Had some new coaching clothing arrive yesterday. Chucked this hoodie on this morning, straight out of the packet, and my bloody God, it's so comfy. Probably going to order about another 90 more of these because this is where I'm living for the rest of the year. Had some other hoodies which are a little bit thinner and they're like an acid wash. And they're still nice, but they're like a summer hoodie, whereas this is like thick, fleecy, perfectly up my street. Anyway, I'm going to go pay for this, get myself back home, and I'll catch up with you again shortly. There we have it then. So first meal, 120 grams of cream of rice, and then I have 3 times meals ready to go to work with, which are 150 grams of rice. These 4 meals that I've just prepped, more food than I've probably had in the last 72 plus hours. So it's a little bit weird, but it's time to enjoy the food and yeah, sit down and have meal 1. Slept pretty awfully last night. Woke up at about 2:30, 3ish, and just, that was it. Couldn't sleep anymore. I've been up, gone out for some steps, and when I got up, I looked in the mirror and thought, holy hell, my tan still looks dreadful. So I've just got out of the shower after scrubbing hard to try and get as much of it off. I've got a really straightforward day today. Just need to go and do a pull pump session and aim for a nap. I thought I'd give myself a little bit of TLC this morning. Actually do skincare, because every time I get into prep, I start looking after myself, which I really should do year round. But yeah, so I thought I'd give myself a little bit of love this morning, moisturize my entire body after scrubbing it within an inch of its life. Sun is slowly coming up, so I can get out and do my check-in shortly. It's day 2 of carbing up. Hopefully the poor sleep hasn't made any drastic impact to my visuals and things will still be on track, but we will find out soon enough.
And you can literally just stick it to like the machines in the gym, so you're not having to have it like on a tripod.
On my way to the gym for my second to last pump session before this weekend's show. Today is a light pull session. Headed to a different gym today, Phoenix Hove, so a nice little change of scenery, and I'll also be meeting Luke there for a little photo shoot. It's always nice when you are in decent condition to just get some extra memories, and it's also a good opportunity to capture some extra content for coaching. So yeah, 2 birds with 1 stone. Could be a nice quick little session, nothing too strenuous, and then I'll be heading back home to try and catch some extra rest and put my feet up and recover for a little while.
And then once you've got enough muscle mass to compete and do well, then it's really close. load at the moment. So that's what we have to get is the condition.
Just out doing some steps to help aid digestion. I've had a visit from Jake, just to have a quick look over me in person. He is happy. I've just had my second to last meal for the day and I am 8.5 litres of water in. Quite like drinking a lot of fluids. On a normal day, we'll do 5 to 6 litres, no problem whatsoever. And if anything this week, I felt like I could have drunk even more. So quite happy with that. Considering the poor sleep last night, actually been a good day. Haven't had an opportunity to nap, but managed to do everything I needed to do and just chill, not have to rush around. Photo shoot went really well this morning. Really excited to see the photos come back from that. The session itself was actually quite good, albeit just a pump session, but it was nice to use a few different pieces of kit, be in a different environment, see a couple of friendly faces that I know that I don't see as much. Just going to finish this lap of the block and then head over to the gym and pick up a tub of Engineered Muscles Turbo Dreams just to do whatever I can to help aid my sleep this evening because I refuse to have a repeat of last night. Yeah, all in all, it's been a good day. It's Friday. It is just gone 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm headed to the gym for the final pump session before this weekend. So the morning is a push, get some blood moving, don't waste too much of the food. Gonna pop to Jake afterwards just to do another in-person check-in, just make sure he's all happy with where things are at and then see what food looks like for the rest of the day, as that will need prepping before I go as well. Exciting times. I said this morning on my story that I just feel so calm and there's excitement, but it's just, it feels natural. I don't feel like there's any pressure. I'm not stressed. The previous shows, like I've been 3-4 days in advance, been stressing over packing and making sure that I've got everything ready. And this time I'm just, it feels like routine. It feels so natural. So it's a really nice place to be in. Really chilled. Really excited to get to the venue today. Just excited for the day. It's really nice. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up and get to the gym. About 1:45. I am all packed and ready to head to Maidenhead basically. Been for a haircut, reshaved, back down to the stash. We are classic once more. All was great until I just jumped on the scales for a bit of a laugh and I'm on my cap with 3 hours to go till registration. Not a position I've ever been in before, not a position I thought we'd be in this year either. I knew that I was getting closer to the cap, but I didn't think we'd be this close. I thought we would still have like a kilo or two. So yeah, this could be an interesting afternoon suddenly. Let Jake know, got my instructions, I know what to do. Not worried about it, to be honest. It is what it is. Better pack my bodybuilding trunks just in case, I guess.
on my way to Maidenhead. I've actually been on my way for a while, but been sat in traffic for about 45 minutes on the M25. But I'm about half an hour away from the venue now. Registration opens in about 45 minutes, so plenty of time, doing fine. Last stepped on the scales and I had managed to drop 0.6 of a kilo just by going for a wee a few times. I'm very cautiously sipping on water just to make sure that I still need to go for a wee. I haven't had any more food. That is on pause until registration is done now. But honestly, not concerned, not stressed by it at all. The fact that I have put on enough size and put on that kind of weight in a year since I last had to weigh in for Classic. I'm pretty sure I was 6 or 7 kilos under the cap last time. I find it quite funny. In good spirits, pretty confident it's not going to be an issue, and if it is, then we'll be doing bodybuilding. And we are registered. Made the cap, tan, base coat done. We were just under the cap, so a little bit of room, thankfully. We are good to go. Haven't eaten for a good few hours as a result of being so on the cap, so I'm going to get some water, get some food in, head to my Airbnb, put my feet up and chill for the rest of the evening. Feel really good, feel really happy, no nerves, just excited for the show. I feel like the 2 shows that I've already done have kind of cleared the nerves. Mentally, physically, I feel really good. I've made it to the Airbnb. It's small, but it will suffice. Just need to find some lighting now to send a check-in to Jake, and then I will be feet up and chilling as much as possible, catching up on the food that I didn't manage to eat before I left the house, and yeah, early night, big sleep, ready for the big day tomorrow.